Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne doing your mid-October videos for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Capricorn. Man, you Caps have it. You guys have a lot of challenges, let me tell you. Lots of challenges. Myself included, because my ascendant is in Capricorn, so it's it is quite, life is quite challenging to be a Capricorn. I have to give us that, you know. So anyways, this is my mid-October video for lovely Capricorns. This is taking the place of my October 19th video, my October 19th daily video. And let's just see what we get. Hopefully we got, this is just a check-in to see where we're kind of at with things. Yeah. Okay, it's interesting because you guys, I did shuffle. But I got similar cards as what I just did my last video, actually, for Sagittarius. So I'm going to go ahead with my reading, even though it's going to be a lot similar to Sag. I don't know, maybe it's some of you Capricorns have a planet in Sagittarius, a main planet in Sagittarius. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to roll with it, okay? Going to go as is, okay? So right now, Capricorns, some of you are really taking time to be introspective. Some of you are really fantasizing, daydreaming. You don't feel like working. You feel like just vegging out. And maybe you need it. Maybe you need to veg out. But you need to be a little bit more aware of what's going on in the world. I think some of you are not really tuning in to the news at all. It's time to do that. CNN every day, any news channel that you'd like. I always check CNN, and then I always check the weather. I always find out what's going on. I look at the full weather maps sometimes to see what's going on in other parts of the country. It's good to know what's going on, guys. You guys need to really do that. If you're already doing that, then great. I feel like, though, you're just a little bit checked out of reality. Like, you don't want to deal with reality. There's so much, and this is the reason you've gotten to this point. And you're suffering from a little bit of depression, I think. The crazy thing is, what's crossing you is this victory card. It's this glorious victory of riding off into the sunset. And I love this card. This card tears me up. It gets me emotional because I have a memory of something that I think of that happened for me, and how this feels. And I connect with it. I connect with that feeling, that euphoric, oh my gosh, I did it. I can't believe I did it, and I was successful feeling. And I feel like Capricorns, this is what's coming. I feel like you need this win. You need this victory. You need to feel like free of something. You need to feel free of maybe some of this depression. You need the sun to shine again. You need to get outside and get more sunlight. But you also just need to feel like, you need to feel good again. You need to feel like happy, It's important for you to have that. The foundation is you're fighting the good fight. You're speaking your truth. This is a person who is going into battle knowing that they're going to be victorious because they're innocent, because they're truthful, because they haven't done anything wrong, And you're going to win. You're going to win. So you've got the victory here, right? See, so this is interesting. So this is part of my victory series, okay? The first part of the victory is this person goes into battle, right? Because something's happened where something happened. And it's hard for me to pinpoint something, whatever that something may be. It could be like an accident or something, maybe an accident, but you're you're going in and you're defending yourself for some reason, and you're fighting the good fight, and you win, and then you're in this. See, so it's like that's. So it's like this person rides into the sunset after their win, and it's just so happy that they were victorious. So this is the foundation. So you're definitely going to win. You've got double victory. Okay, you're going to win in the sense you're going to fight the fight, but you're going to also win in the feeling that you get after. You're going to feel victorious. It's the feeling, you know. And there's been a period of waiting. You know, this is planting the seed. It's almost the same exact position as Sagittarius. You know, so it's like you guys are having very parallel experiences, you know. It's a lot of the population then, you know. People are going through this kind of troubled water time where they are having to fight for something, and it's hard time for people right now, you know. But this is planting the seed. This is somebody who's studying, somebody who's, you know, thinking about going back to school maybe, or taking this class, but this is planting the seed. This is the seed of potential. Okay, this is the seed of hope. You know, you planted this seed a while ago. Okay, and now, you could be still waiting. Okay, so this is in the past. You could right now. You could still be waiting for this to happen. But this victory is telling you that, you know, the waiting is soon to be over. Okay, soon, very soon. And what you need right now is you do need some rest, Capricorns. You need to take a little break. You know, Capricorns are notorious for working. Working on their life. I call it working on your life. We're talking paying bills. So like when you get home from work, then you go right into paying bills. You go right into scheduling appointments. You go right into calling your, you know, insurance company. You go right into calling your phone bill, you know, whatever it is. You go right into work mode. And that needs to stop. You need to just take a break when you come home, take a breather. At some point, it's going to catch up to you. I feel like it's already caught up to you, and you need to take some rest. And the thing is you're going to be leaping into this positive future and having something to celebrate. This can be moving. You got this card, plus you got the moving card. So you're moving into better times. You know, you're like officially done with the hardship. Officially, it's over. Okay. This is the only mildly troubling thing where it's sort of like, I feel like Capricorn, you work so much and you get tired of working. And so just kind of like you get to these points where you're just like, okay, I'm over everything. I don't really want to do anything, and nothing gets done. But there are some things that need to happen and get done in this time, okay? And it's hard because when you feel like breaking, it's like you can't really break. And so there's this element of frustration and depression there. It's like you need to give yourself room. Enough room, it's finding the balance, enough room to take your time and get some rest, but then also enough you know, I need to have enough planning to get the things that you need to get done accomplished. Just time management. Don't let too much time go by. Try to get more things done if you can, and really structure your day. Okay, like you're gonna get, you know, even if it's like I said the other day, get one major thing done per day. You can do that, then you're going to be in a much better position come November, because all of that work that you did put in, that focus that you did, stuff that you did focus on, will have manifested into something amazing. Right now, you're kind of dealing with, emotionally, you're dealing with the King of Wands. I think of this as a lawyer. You've got a lawyer right now. You're dealing with this lawyer type dude. And he can be really great, but he can also be really annoying. If he's a lawyer, you're dealing with a lawyer. He's just annoying the heck out of you. And he's not giving you an inch. He's not giving you an inch at all. And it's frustrating, basically. Like I said, you're dreaming big. You need to dream big, because you're going to be granted that dream. And you're going to be traveling. You're going to be moving. I feel like in November you're going to be traveling. You could be moving at the end of October, but you're planning it now. See, that's what it is. You're planning it now. So whether it happens between now and November, December, you're planning it now. You're getting all your ducks in a row. And this move is going to be big money. When you move, you are going to be opening up the gates of abundance. And like I said, officially, your survival mode is over. It's done. You are really done with survival mode. Sagittarius too, same position, same card. You guys are focused on money. You're focused on big money. You're focused on prosperity and abundance. But you've earned it. You've earned the right to want this. You've earned the right to have this because you have been challenged. You've been put through the ringer. You've been through multiple tests by the universe. We're talking hardship. We're talking financial difficulty. We're talking pain and suffering. You have done this, okay? So you need to pat yourself on the back. You've come through this, and you're going into November. Big money is on its way. Just so you know, big money. We're not talking small potatoes here. Big. And just like Sagittarius, the same outcome. Same outcome is the High Priestess, someone who has traveled the road of spiritual growth, and you've learned, and you have a lot of light, and you share that light with others, and it is in your responsibility to share your light with others, and using your intuition to make decisions, to I feel like you're really going to become known. You're going to have a high spiritual position in the world. This is someone with a lot of great knowledge, with a lot of great ideas. This is someone who is who's really into alternative medicine, who really maybe is into herbs, and this is a medicine woman. It's like if you're not into this stuff, it's like you need to get in touch with this person, because this person is going to heal you, basically. But I think some of you are, thinking about, you guys are thinking about fertility, and some of you are thinking. Oh, some of you are mediums. Some of you are mediums because you ride the line between the veil. You're able to receive messages from beyond the veil. So, it's interesting. If you have these gifts, you need to talk to people about. You need to figure out what you're going to do with these gifts, and how you want to structure your life around this stuff, because this is really the reason you went through all of that hardship is to get to this point. And once you've gotten to this point, now it's kind of like, okay, do I make a full-time business out of this? Do I do this full-time? I feel like some of you are going to be doing this full-time. Others, I feel like it's going to be more of a part-time thing, and for those of you who already have a lot of light, you need to look into sharing it, maybe doing some workshops or some lectures or some talks or some little groups that talk about spiritual growth. Maybe starting your own class, starting your own thing, talking about spiritual growth. So, that's all I really see. It's really, really positive. You guys are really headed in such a positive direction. I'm really, really happy for you. Do not let anything get you down. Do not let any of this crud get you to this point. Let this go. Let this energy go. Try to stay focused. You can do this. Just stay focused. Focus on your goals, and you will achieve greatness. And you will have both. You will have great abundance and prosperity, but also high spiritual understanding and wisdom. And that is a great combination. That is a combination. That's winners. That's stars. That's what the stars are made of, really. Um, so that's star power. So anyways, I will see you again for my October videos. I'll be posting them probably at the very end of October, maybe early November. And I wish you all the best with everything that you do. I send you lots of light and love and big hugs, big kisses, and cut yourself a break, Capricorn. Give yourself a little break, a little breather, and some breathing room. At the same time, try to stay focused on your goals. And you're going to be fabulous. You're fabulous! And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, take care.